We got the pork belly.
10 kids. Mommy, don't want to
Yeah. 10 kids carnivore.
Hey, go breakfast.
Yeah, Lizzie's hung up. You're supposed to hang it the other way.
What?
Guys, I need somebody to add more salt to our eggs.
Ash, add more salt to the egg.
Add more salt. Good. Oh man.
Ew,
You could have pepper too. We started. They also wanted hot dogs. Breakfast. Broiled it for a little bit. Little chunks of pork belly. It's gonna taste like a pork, probably like a pork chop or something. You guys want to try it? Maybe.
You taught it like you do.
Breakfast pork chops.
You don't eat taught. We do taught, but
You can salt it if you need.
I don't
Flash, let's try it.
Let me try something.
You need salt. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, it's good, right? But it needs salt. Don't say Katy Perry,
no.
she'll come and copyright us.
We have milk for us.
She's evil. Pork belly, scrambled eggs, easy carnivore breakfast. And who can forget hot dogs? Scarlett, is that enough or you want more?
That's enough. Just a cat.
Carnivore.
Just cat.
Get the cat, eat your food! Get the cat, get the cat! Good morning, Boobie Goaters! Good morning. Just made some breakfast for everybody. It's President's Day, so school's off and everybody's home, and I was like, let's cook this pork belly. Thank you, everyone. What I did was cooked it at 400 for like 20 minutes, and then I broiled it so it was like crispy hot on one end. I should have flipped them. I didn't think about that, but that's okay. They like it. They like it, and I like it too. And this isn't coffee, it's actually peppermint tea. I like to reuse these. Does anybody else do that until they like blow out the bottom? Man, I was like snacking on the pork belly as I was cutting it up. Oh, my greasy little hands. So good. Pork belly and eggs. The kids requested hot dogs and breakfast. I'm like, let's do this. See you in a little bit, guys. Look, all the water went back. Why you three are asking? What'd you do? Chicken. Ducky. Woo. Yeah, well the sun's warm. It's warm in here. Oh, everybody's using this now. There's so many eggs in there. Oh. It just keeps going, doesn't it? We need, oh, can you take some of this straw and put it in the chicken coop? Yeah. Thanks. Especially inside that bucket where they usually lay eggs. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta like support these posts.
They were eating all the hay.
Just get more of it and throw it in there. Thanks. I kind of put this post up here to hold that up, and it should hold everything up. Here, Flash, I got a bunch of it, so just put it in their chicken coop and in that, did you put some in that, what is it? The bucket.
I would always
Put a little in the bucket, because I can't even remember the word bucket.
bucket.
Bucket. We're at Boobie Goaters. It is the afternoon. It's a little warmer outside, but not much. And Flash should actually be wearing shoes and a jacket. But instead, he's cold hardy. That boy, he'd probably run around out here in his underwear if he wanted. If he was allowed to, probably. Yeah. If he was allowed to, he'd run out here in his underwear. Wouldn't you, Flash?
What?
I'm just saying
I
that.
mean the tumble time I
What? Should we check your progress in the chicken coop?
I think I'm going out.
Oh, you're filling up the barrel first? There you go.
Over here and then put it in the barrel.
You know you got a pitchfork right behind you. I can grab that. I got my pockets full of eggs. Oh, it fell over. It didn't last. I'm going to have to come up with supports that hold it up in the middle. Or a better system for the ribbing on that. You know, it's just... Oh, they're trying to make goose eggs? That's goose mating. I'm not showing it because YouTube will probably just like delete my channel. They have all rights to do that. Okay. Got another Collie Wally. I probably got a bazillion eggs. One broke. They got water. Flash is haying up the chicken coop for me because he's a good old boy. And, yeah, my tootsies are cold. How is his tootsies not cold? I don't know. Oh, that pork belly was like really filling. I got so much extra. Yeah, that's smart. And from opening that other goose egg, I've determined that the rest of the eggs we're going to collect when we find them and try to hatch them because they are fertile. And drinking some tea. Oh man, tea time. It is definitely tea time. It's like chilly, so chilly. Nah, you guys stay back. Wait a minute, Flash. Why are there only 3 geese? Do you have a goose? Oh, there's the other goose down there. I must be the girl. Hi, guys. Hi, boys. Good boys. We got some good boys here. Woohoo. Hey, Flash, I'm chilled. Are you chilled? What are you doing? Are you chilled?
What?
Did you fill up the coop?
It's really warm in there.
I know. Do you feel it with your feet? Like the layers make it warm? All you need to do is cover up the poo. Why do you have hay in
Wait,
here?
what can do? That way 2 layers of hay. What can do?
Yeah, I know. You can see it. It's like a foot of hay and straw. But I bet you it's more. Is it warm on your toes when you walked in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you layer your chicken coop so it stays warm in the winter, and then in the summer you dig it out and put all that stuff in your compost bin. Thanks, Flash. He's putting more straw in there for the other chickens. There we go. We just farmed. We farmed in less than 5 minutes. Isn't that awesome? So easy. Kind of cold out. I'm gonna go inside.
I like it out here.
I mean, I'm not tired. I do too. Like, the sunshine's nice. How are your toes doing? Mine are like so cold. Flash, I used to be like you, and then my toes got too cold. And I don't do it anymore.
I like Bigfoot.
Yeah, you are Bigfoot.
I like the toad. And when
But you're not as furry as Bigfoot, so you should probably wear some clothing, man. For your toes fall
yesterday I
off.
was just wearing shorts.
What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name is Erin, and this is Scarlett, and I've been on the carnivore diet since March 3rd of 2023, and I've got a confession, guys. It's pretty harsh. It's awful. I left my little portable selfie stick tripod thing that has that cool thing where you can, like, look over your plate while you're cutting food or opening stuff. Well, the 2 little boys had it, and they broke it, so... Yeah, that's okay though. I've got this tripod. I've got one behind us that shakes more. This is less shaky. They also broke this one. It's not as tall as it used to be, but that's okay. We're working, we're doing it, we're making a movie. This is day 17 of me being on the beef, butter, bacon, egg challenge, which basically I just eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And I showed you guys what I ate this morning, which is kind of bacon because it is pork belly is bacon. It's just smoked bacon, thinly sliced. And the pork belly was really good. Did you like the pork belly? It was good for breakfast, yeah? It was good. A little salt. I needed some salt. We had eggs. And there were even hot dogs. Oh yeah, there was a party. Did you have your hot dogs, Rocky? Alright, well I made these chuck, what do they call these? Chuck ribs or something? But they don't have bones in them. And they're just basically a chuck steak chopped up all thick and weird because they didn't like the way it looked in the store. Go ahead and chop it open. Boom. That looks good. And we need butter. So my lovely assistant is going to slice up the butter for me. And while she does that, I'm going to chew on this. Did you have to eat lunch today? But you did anyway because like they were making it? Yeah. I bet you weren't really hungry because I wasn't hungry. That pork belly filled me up. I felt good. I had a lot of energy. It's all that fat, man. That fat is delicious and awesome. Here's a good little piece. Now, the chuck steak itself is the one that's tougher. The chuck ribs are tougher. You might well cook them in a crock pot or just be a rebel and chew the crap out of them like I do. Because it's like brushing your teeth. I brush my teeth with these babies. This is the tiniest fork.
I think the best part of the steak might be the fat.
You know why I started carnivore?
Why?
To lose weight. I did.
And why do you still do it?
I still do it because something happened where I feel really good. And I like to feel good. What do you think? Do you feel good?
I love feeling
Did you know that you could feel good all the time if all you ever did was eat meat?
Why is the great hue red?
I don't think so. You just have rosy, beautiful cheeks. You're just a little angel child.
Angel.
Let me take the big
Yeah, your steaks are thin and big.
Yeah, but they're chewy.
Chewy steaks are good.
Mm-hmm.
Very chewy.
I was seriously sitting on my butt, nursing my baby, watching YouTube, and I was watching, I believe it was called the Justin Rhodes Show, and he was talking about going carnivore, and I was just like, what's he going to do, die? This guy's going to die. He's going to have a heart attack in his family, with his family, he's going to have a heart attack with his family around, and I'm going to subscribe so I can watch it. But I started making fun of this guy because I was like, is he gonna pitch major lobes in the toilet? And it never occurred to me that you needed fiber to take a shit. Sorry, Scarlett. Your precious ears. It never occurred to me that you needed fiber to take a number 2. So I was like, check this guy out, everybody. And I told my older 2 about it. And they were like, what? This guy's gonna die in front of his family. And I was like, I know he's gonna die. It's that thing called a carnivore diet. What the hell is a carnivore diet? And then I had nothing else to watch. And guess what I got recommended? Dr. Barry, and he was in a white coat and he was like this. And it was like something about the carnivore diet or so many 10 things about the carnivore diet, something crazy. And I was like, well, I'll watch this. And then I was like, wait, you can lose 30 pounds in a month? And then I was like, man, I need to get a book and write whatever this dude's saying down because I had, at the time, my brain retention was never very good. And I couldn't remember things for long periods of time. So I needed to write down stuff. And I was like, I'm taking notes. I'm writing down. I'm doing this now. I'm doing it. And I did.
Trending.
And I think, honestly, I think it was just just a little gift from God because I think I prayed that I needed something. I needed something to feel better. I wanted to mentally feel better. I wanted to feel, you got butter on my hand. It's your butter. No. I wanted to mentally feel better. I wanted to physically feel better. And I prayed for me to not go down another spiral of after the baby's done nursing to start drinking beer again, I didn't want to do that. And I think it was a little miraculous, guys. I really do. Man, so much there, guys. There's so much beautiful, wonderful things. And then like when I went carnivore, it wasn't too bad. The first week was a little weird. The first day was weird. I'm gonna say that. It was kind of weird. And then I didn't really fast, but I was not hungry, so I would just naturally fast. It was pretty fun because my husband would go out and he'd be like, we're going to go out to eat, or he'd like to go to the burger places and stuff. He'd be like, do you want anything? And I'm like, no, I'm not hungry. I'll get a water. Or no, I was drinking unsweet tea at the time, like the black tea. I didn't know it was full of oxalates, but that actually helped me in my carnivore journey, that drinking the black unsweetened tea helped me not have like terrible oxalate dumping. I didn't know that until I watched like a Sally Norton interview. So pretty interesting about oxalates. I didn't believe that either. And I still get to this day, I've got one right here right now. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a little bump here. And I get like little oxalate crystals kind of pop out every once in a while. Kind of weird.
I feel like a puppet. You know how they give me
you're on strings.
Oh, my strings.
Are there something on your nose?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Steak.
Why are they steak in my nose?
There's steak on your nose. I don't know why there's steak on your nose. Maybe you're taking big bites.
I am. I'm almost done with my second.
I'm almost out of butter. Slice me up some more butter, child.
After I bet this big one. Look how big that one is.
Ooh. Man, I was just cold today. I didn't get a lot of stuff done. I actually got the kids working, didn't we? Made you guys clean. It was awesome. It's really awesome. And I just snuggled up with the baby. It was a nice day. Watched a lot of YouTube. I actually watched a lot of my beef, butter, bacon, egg shows. I like them. But I'm biased, but I also like them. Have you seen any of my shows?
Something, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The breakfast one.
This is the breakfast one. We haven't uploaded or done anything with it yet.
The breakfast short.
Oh, the short to it. It's not like one of the long shows. It's just my breakfast short. I think my longest, oldest video, I was probably out of breath, yodeling at goats to get them to go back to where they need to go. I don't want to like sit here and chew for 20 minutes.
You gotta sit here and chew for 20 minutes. It's like
butter.
Shows are. And then you listen to Mitch all day.
I don't listen to Mitch all day. I don't. Just in the morning. Actually, I kind of don't really listen to what Mitch says unless somebody asks a really interesting question. I kind of just hang out with the people on the chat. It's a nice little community of people.
Do you listen to
I love
Rick?
them. They're great people. Who?
Rick.
Oh, yeah. Rick. Carnivore what is it? Charger Mopar? I was going to say Carnivore Mopar. Yeah, Saturdays, man. I started going over to his channel because, you know, he's pretty much a laid back guy, so I like that.
Doesn't he do those things in his bed?
I don't know. Rick, do you do your shows in your bed? I think he's crouched down on the floor or something.
Yeah, he's like on a mattress on the floor doing his videos.
That just sounds like we watch hobos. He's pretty cool. He's like, we need to find you a skid steer. I was like, I don't got no money, man. You wanna know what my skid steers are? This one and this one. And these ones, I got tons of these little skid steers. They don't like to do the work, but they'll do it. What?
She treats us like we're her CEOs and she runs the business.
Wait, maybe I'm the CEO and you're the employee.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
2 steaks down. I got 1/2.
You know how I imagine these things where carnivores meet up and greet each other? I don't imagine them sitting there using all their manners and being polite. No way. I imagine them like, or ripping into those huge tomahawk steaks and just going like, Wilma, I'm home. Where's the food? Come on, that's what it. Why not? We're going carnivore. Let's go carnivore.
I can't smile when I'm eating food.
Well, good.
That's what happens.
I'm not eating. I gotta drink this whole seltzer. I didn't do that today. What I did was drink like big 24 ounces of tea. Which, could you make me some more tea? It's right there. There's my cup. The baby spilled it.
I had no vegetables.
These are 99 cents on sale at the Food Lion. Oh, could you get me like a peppermint tea?
Yeah. Talk about the war of was it 2020? Was it 2021?
All right, guys, they want to talk about this, and I guess I will, just for a little bit. Briefly, in 2020, the kids call it the beer war. What had happened was I made a batch of beer, and I had my oldest help me, and I told her just to use, because you have to prime your beer so it will bubble. I said, you just need to use 2 tablespoons of sugar. She used a cup of sugar. I didn't know that. And we bottled and primed all the beers. I put them in my closet, and I was just gonna let them sit there. I was gonna let them age because it was a different. What kind of beer was that? I think it was a darker lager, so it needed longer time to cure, and I don't know. It's been a while since I made beer, but anyway, it needed some time. And after it was sitting in the closet, in the middle of the night, I hear, and I'm like, what was that? And then I hear it again, and I'm like, what is going on? This is crazy. No, I didn't think about it. Like, I didn't really think that something terrible was happening. I fell asleep. I went to sleep because I don't really wake up, but I heard that. And then my husband went to work, and all the kids are home because it was 2020. And I'm cleaning my room, and I'm like, well, I better get into this closet. I open the closet, and I'm like, why does it smell like beer in here? And I was like, oh, God. And then, like, guys, this is so dangerous. Those beer bottles could have exploded. I had to hurry up, run them into the kitchen. And they're all, like, the push. What are those? They weren't the twist top. You couldn't twist top them. These were the push down because that's what seals better. And we had to pop all these beer bottles before they exploded. And it was so scary because some of them did explode. Where the tops, you could tell that there was way too much priming sugar in them, and the tops were over. Oh, and it was so dangerous. I was like, what do we do? It's like a war. And the kids were like, beer war. And we take the beer bottles, we start chucking them into the woods so they would pop and break. And we got a bunch in the kitchen because I didn't know what was going on. And then I realized what happened. And I was like, oh God, this is really dangerous. We need to get these out of the house. And we were chucking them, busting them open, breaking them so they wouldn't explode. And so it's really important that the kids don't go outside in socks when they play in the woods. They need to wear shoes because there's broken glass somewhere out there.
One of them popped in my hand. I was in the kitchen near the end of the table.
Yeah,
I was holding it. It popped.
I was like, oh my God, don't touch them. Like, when I was like, oh my God, that happened. Don't touch them, everybody. And I grabbed them all and I got them out of the house. That is the most dangerous thing you could ever do. So we learned a little chemistry lesson. Don't use a cup of sugar for your priming. To make the bubbles. I had this really fun video where I made beer out of, what was that? It was like, we call it rabbit food. Grape nuts. I made beer out of grape nuts. I used the grape nut cereal itself to make beer. And it worked, but the beer was kind of gross. It tasted almost like a Coors Light. Or maybe a Natty Light, like a nasty. Yeah, that's what it ended up being kind of gross, but I did it. You had to add more sugar to it though, because there's not enough when making the beer. See, like this is better. This is way better for you. It's easier. You just make steak and you eat it, and you lose weight and you feel better and your brain feels better. All the things. I'll make little butter steak sandwiches, little appetizers.
Kind of like s'mores for carnivores.
Yeah. The carnivore s'more. You're welcome, everybody. Carnivore s'more snacks. What are you laughing at?
Bye-bye.
Rocky, you want a carnivore s'more? Oh, bless you.
There's a new mess thing in this board.
This is what I'm gonna pack you for lunches. She's sleepy and she needs her mama. So we have to say goodbye, Boobie Goaters. Bye! Bye, Boobie Goaters.